go, guys. Here we go, guys. Welcome back to the grand finale, episode 10 of Crash Bandicoot number 1, the very first game on the PlayStation 1 to start off our PlayStation nostalgia and start off on PlayStation 1 games, because Sony, telling you, man, that's where it began for me, along with Nintendo. So this is the way to do it. This is the way to begin my whole entire channel and to end our first PlayStation 1 series being rightfully Crash Bandicoot. And here we are. We are going to face Dr. Neo Cortex. We are here at the end, guys. So let's finally 100% this game. Let's start it. Here we go, guys. Dr. Neo Cortex. And the island is on fire. This is it. This is it, guys. We gotta hit the green laser right onto Dr. Neo Cortex. Oh, dodge the blue ones that are floating in the air like that. Let's get our hit. Oh, we gotta hit both of them now, and they'll combine into one other big hit. He has 3 more hits. We are on the blimp. We are on Dr. Neo Cortex's blimp. Oops, got hit there. Alright. Let's concentrate here. Ooh, that almost got me. And that did get me. Man, the 3D effect on that. That's fine, though, guys. We ain't going to give up. We made it this far. We have 36 lives for the final boss fight. We can do this. No biggie. It's pretty easy. Dr. Neo Cortex, we're going to put you down and out of your misery. What a epic boss fight to end the game. Right here, right now. We're going to do this first, though, before we 100% it. We need to get Dr. Neo Cortex out the way so we can actually go and save our girl Tawna, because we need all the gems in order to save her, and we want to make sure he's not here to see it. So there we go. We got this now, guys. We learned from our mistakes. Oh, we missed that one, though. We need to get 3 of them for this. Oh, there we go. There's the hit. What else you got? Oh, rapid fire with his laser. Oh, we missed that one. This is our final boss right here. This is it, guys. The island's on fire. Everything's destruction. We got the last hit. And Dr. N Cortex has been defeated by us, Pro Galaxium, and all of our pro gamers. There's Tawna. We got her. And she's hugging me as I am Crash Bandicoot. And she is just cute. But we did it, guys. That's it. That's Dr. Neo Cortex's blimp that we are on. Celebrating at the very top, the very pinnacle of this game. And we are riding off into the sunset. What a game, guys. We've already beaten it, but we haven't 100%ed it yet. So we need to go back and play the final 3 levels of Crash Bandicoot and do this and save Tawna once and for all. Not just this way, not by just defeating Dr. Neo Cortex, but by 100%ing the game. And since he counts as a percentage anyways, might as well just do this first anyways. So why not? There we go, guys. Sony Computer Entertainment Incorporated behind such an awesome game, awesome franchise, awesome series, awesome trilogy, and that's why it's being remade for the PS4. That's really not, that really shouldn't be the talk of this game. It should just be focused on this game and the beginning of this, but it's great to play this to celebrate it being remade, because I was going to do this anyways. But the fact that this is going to be remade on the PS4, all 3 games, that's what I'm truly excited about. And I cannot wait till June 30th to play them. It's going to be one hell of a fun day. It's going to be one hell of a fun night. I'm going to stay up and try to beat all of them in like the first sitting, almost. All 3 of them. I'll probably take a break after the first one, but let's be real, I will play the shit out of it. Sure, it's the same, but it looks different. It's all updated in the PS4 graphics. But here we are. We're on the menu screen once again. We haven't seen this in a while. Well, we haven't. I have a lot. Trust me, with all the freezing and restarting and loading the game. Yeah. I've seen some things going through this game. Pretty damn sure. But the thing is, I don't think it's saved after that. So Dr. Neo Cortex just getting to him, that's the end. And look at that, guys. Look at that. I have to beat the lab one more time just to get there. But you know what? We'll do that at the very end, because we don't need to do that. We got the yellow gem. You see that? We got it. We need to go back. And since we had the yellow gem, we can go all the way back to level 3. As long as it doesn't freeze us. All the way at the very beginning. Island number 1. Bring back some nostalgia. In just this Let's Play. Insanity Beach, guys. This is where we began. We came from that island, jumped out the window, and went to shore right here on the Insanity Beach. And we will revisit it when the Insane Trilogy comes out in June. But until then, we are done with the first 2 levels. So let's actually 100% the 3rd level, the Great Gate. Doing this at the very end, the grand finale of Crash, we can actually get all the boxes now. So let's do it in style one more time, guys. This is it. Crash 2 is going to be much easier. It's actually going to be half of this series. I'm only going to need 5 episodes to 100% Crash 2, guys. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Because there's 5 worlds in that, and you'll see. And it's 5 levels per world. And this, I'm actually going to get on top of, because that's my habit when it comes to these levels. That has those, even though it kills me most of the time. But we need to see another death. And because of that, we lost all of our 36 lives. So that's good. We needed them for this. This is where we're going to be dying and needing them. Levels like these, where you have to 100% them, other than the lab. So we're good on that now, though. Huh! Huh! I know I can get on top of it, even if I have to do it that way. Oop! Almost did. Completionist sake. My sake. Oh. Huh! Man, Crash, just get your big ass hiney up there. I know you can do it. I've done it before. We're going to get a game over before we even get to do that. Just watch. We haven't even made it further into the level yet. So we're already feeling pretty saucy about it. Whoa! Almost got hit by his head. But this is it, guys. The first... There we go. And there was a 1-up up there anyways that we didn't need. I mean, now we do, but we squandered all of our other lives just trying to get to it. We might need to jump off those to get that 1-up, though. Unlike the other level, the Jaws of Darkness, which we don't have to do anymore. Even though we do have to play another dark level, and that's Lights Out. But after that, we are pretty much done. Oh, crap. I did that again. Better to do that like that and not do it when it's like hitting the box, like not hitting the box. Like getting rid of the turtle and not hitting the box. That would freaking suck. One thing that sucks about this is we have to make it to the very end once again. But this time without dying and getting all the boxes. So checkpoints obviously don't matter. We don't need them. Even though there's going to be one right where the Tawna token, the final one was. Right here. I'm pretty sure it was right there. I could have made it, but I stood there like a dummy. Oh. So that's the only hard thing about this level, kind of. It's not really that hard. It's just trying to get to the very end, because that's where it is. So they kind of tease you with that. But we don't really need to come back here in this level if we actually did the zigzagging right. But I'd rather show everything legit, even though that's still legit since you're pulling off a pretty good maneuver. But we're talking about this is the way you're supposed to do it, that the game developers intended you to do. I can spin it because my hitbox increases when I spin, but other than that I cannot reach it. That's the easiest way to do it. There you go, did that first try without any mess ups. There you go with that. Demo also teaches you that you don't really need to hold jump or press it at all. You can just hop on out. So let's hop on out this level so we can finish the game finally. So I mean, this is the right way to do things. I mean, sure, we kind of already got Dr. Neo Cortex out the way, but I think it's just better to finish it with the better ending than that, instead of just flying off on his blimp and shooting him down. That was fun, that was great. We finished him, but we need to finish the game. We need to finish Crash Bandicoot. We already finished Dr. Neo Cortex. So that's what we're doing right now. And we just make it through this time. And there we are, that's the end. This is where we need to go. Nothing too bad about it. Just gotta make it across there. And play some more level. So I think there's another half now. It's not just make it to the top and that's the end. You know, get the final box. This is not the final box. Or the final boss. But this is one of the final levels. But here we go, guys. This is where we have to show off our skills. Is there anything up there? If there is, it was probably an exclamation point crate. And we could probably skip this as well with the hidden right here, this thing, this hidden passageway. We could have just skipped all that for sure. I'm just making sure there's nothing up there. But I think it's just supposed to get you up there. But we don't need to get up there. We ain't trying to go backwards unless we can keep going forward through this level. And skipping all this by going in the background. Taking risks, guys. Feeling a little froggy. Even though I'm a Bandicoot. But we all love to jump. I could say a plumber as well. That also fits the status quo, the motto. Still more level, guys. That's what this level is. We could have found out how many boxes we needed to get if we actually beat this level without dying the first time. But we wouldn't really count it. You guys would be the ones counting the boxes in that rate. But there we go. We made it to the very, very top where we need to be in this level. But we missed one box, guys. That is fucking great. All the way till the very end of the series is when we will make it through a level without dying and missing one box. I guess I'll go back and show you where that may be. Speaking of B, BRB. All I worry about is editing now. We got our Aku Aku back. That'd be great. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? And that's how you're supposed to do that. You dummy. So this part should be easy now. Let's actually get through this with an Aku Aku mask now. Should be easier. I may show this. Because we didn't do this before, because we fell right through. Look how easy this is. We just murk that guy that keeps wanting to push us out. And off. Off and out. Nope. You can't push us anymore. Good sir. There we go. Checkpoint right there at the very end. But now we definitely need it for the simple fact that we have to go through here. Even though, again, don't really need it because once you die, you gotta restart the level. So, where could it be? It might be in the background, actually. It's the only thing I can think of. I tried jumping up already. Can't get through there that way, but maybe that's why we need to come this way. Hopefully there's a way. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. You can just get back there now. We lived. That's all that mattered. You served your purpose. Alright, let's bounce off of you and come back here. We can't go that way. We can go this way, though. That's kind of scary if there's a box back here on the other one. There's the box. Found it. But now we need to go back and get that other box. Those tricky bastards, guys. I'm telling you. I knew it was back here somewhere, but I'm glad it was there, not like one on the other one over here. That's why that box was there. Because they knew. They knew we was hunting, and they wanted to be a little fair. And not having you to break a box and not being able to get back there to get one. So that's where they placed it. That better be it, because I swear that wasn't a box. Felt like it, sounded like it, so it should be. Because if it sounds like a duck, looks like a duck, and walks like a duck, it's your prom date. Obviously. But my prom date right now is with Destiny. Because our destiny and fate right now is to go through this and to never go through it again. Or spinning these. That was it. That was our last fall. That was our last spin to get these guys over, and we don't have to deal with them anymore. At least until the remastered comes out. So, that should be it. We made it, guys. Finally. For sure, for reals this time. There we go, perfect. That was the box, guys, right behind the background. So that's gem number 24. We need 2 more gems to 100% this. And then we are absolutely perfect in my eyes. And what I think perfect is. Even though I don't believe in perfection. For, I guess, obvious reasons. If it's obvious to some people. But giving it all I got right now with this, that's perfection for me. So yeah, there we go. You're seeing all the levels. We got the gem. The only time you won't see a gem is on the bosses, which is Papu Papu and Ripperoo so far. Got the key there. Boulder Dash. This is the last level we need to come back to 100% it. But there's Whole Hog. 100% of that. Sunset Vista. Koala Kong. Beat him. Got the gem here. There. Not there because you're a boss. The high road. Slippery climb. Now we're back here to Lights Out. It's the last 2 levels that you have to 100% are the last 2 that produces the key to unlock the secret world that's, or secret level that's connected to them. So that's amazing. But here's one of them. We have the yellow gem. We can now use the yellow gem's light, its source of power, to lead us all the way through to the very, very end to 100% this game. So let's try not to have as many problems as we did with fumbling in the dark, the secret level connected to this. And let's do this as we did the first time doing it, without dying and getting all the boxes that we did. So we can wait here. We know we can take our time. We have a time limit, but it's not too bad. We don't have to rush it too much. So we're good. See, it just runs out as soon as you get there. So we're fine. We're fine. We can wait for it. We're fine. We just cannot die right now. And so far we're doing so good without getting a game over with the little amount of lives that we do have that's left. So let's get that one and make 8, because 8 is great after beating the Great Gate. Makes sense. But so far, again, so good. But there we go, famous last words. I'm just going to chill right here. I got hit though, and I still have my mask. Do you get 2 hits? I never thought you did. I thought as soon as you get hit, no matter what, you're done for. Oh well, let's just bless God that we made it here. But there's no more boxes. These are the last 3. Right? We're already at the end? Or did I have to go all the way forward more and get more boxes? Wow, no. That was the easiest damn level. Jesus, guys. Fumbling in the dark was definitely the harder level of Lights Out. You know, being all dark and whatnot. But with that, that's our final gem, getting our final colored gem. Well, our final 100% to get our final colored gem. So we have every gem besides one more. We need one more gem, guys, to 100% this game. We have now the purple gem. The gem of darkness after using the gem of light to gain it. But now we're only at that percentage because we still have to beat the lab and get to the very end. So I'll at least show that level one more time just by beating it. But before we do that, we gotta game to 100%. We have one more level. But before I do that, I forgot to show this off. So let's go back to the first island right here real quick. And you can actually use the face button, square and circle, to actually rotate the island and see all of its glory. There's Insanity Beach. There I am at Native Fortress, the final level of this first island. There's a final good look at it. As we come around here to the second island, come around here, there's the ending, go all the way around to it. There's the volcano blocking our path. So there's that island. As we move on to the final island that we are on, that we need to go to as we go throughout this island one more time, showing that everything is 100% it. And here we are, the final island right there, showing everything off. There it is, guys. Ain't it beautiful? We are at the very end. So let's complete level number 15, Boulder Dash. We have all the gems up to this point to unlock the final gem being the purple gem. To get to here, Boulder Dash, the most iconic level design in a Crash game. So let's finish it by getting all the boxes one more time and not dying one more time to finally 100% this game. The hype is real. Here we go, guys. Let this boulder chase us one last time and let us end such a great first game in the series. Everything you've seen in all these episodes up until now, and including this final level right here, pretty much the final level I like to consider, other than the lab. The final 2 levels. This is the final one to 100% to finally beat the game. And we're doing it. So Cortex, because it doesn't save, he does not count as a percentage really, since that's pretty much the end and you just keep playing it over and over again and keep beating the game as much as you want. But let's try to do this first try because we're doing pretty damn good in this episode. That's our second boulder. We're down to the third and final boulder. Have that go off while I'm bouncing on my last spring box. Oh well, you exploded it. There goes my fun. As we have 15 lives on level 15. So let's make our way out of here once and for all. Ain't no boulder chasing us, gonna stop us and let us down. We got this, guys. This is it. This is it. Oh, don't stop me now, because I'm having such a great time. Zigzag a little bit, just a little bit, because we're almost there at the end. I can hear it. There it is, guys. And there's our purple gem that we need to take right down here. That you needed to wait for the boulder to get out of here, because if we took that while the boulder was there, we would have got squished and we would have had to do this level one more time. But this is it. This is the final secret area in Crash Bandicoot. And you just don't want to fall now. You don't want to die now. Here's all the mushrooms. And look at that. Look at that piranha plant right there. Just waiting for us to kill us. Oh, he was a lot further than what I expected. Because this is the greatest camera ever. Look at all these lives that we don't need anymore because we got through the game. That's the final box. That's the final way out of here. There's Cortex, there's Embryo, there's Crash, there's Aku Aku. I'm Progalaxium. There's the end. That's 100% of this game. Perfect. Last level to 100%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 gems, guys. 100%. We are done. We could just turn the game off now. Let's just move on to Crash Bandicoot 2. Except we got one more thing to do. Just one more thing. And we need to go through and beat the lab one last time so we can go to the Great Hall and actually save our Tawna Bandicoot once and for all. Get her the freak out of here. All the levels done. Oh, well, we don't have to do the level now, apparently. Okay, well, you know what? We don't have to do that level. That was it. That was the last level. We've already beat the lab. I thought I had to do it again. Apparently not. But, there you go. You just go through it. Crash still does that animation. That's the end of that level. And you can move on to Dr. Neo Cortex. But since the game is at 100% completion, we have all the gems. So let's go straight to the end to Tawna. And have the real ending. The special great ending for 100%ing this game. With Aku Aku right by our side as our guidance. Let us go and do this. This right here, with all 26 gems, is the end of Crash Bandicoot when you 100% it. There she is. There's her poster. Everyone else has one besides Crash. Apparently. Don't worry, we'll get ours in the next game. We've done all this to prove ourselves to do so. And here we are. Our final jump. There she is, guys. Our final jump. As we ride our bird instead of going to Cortex and destroying him out of the air on his blimp. We ride off into the moonlight this time. And say goodbye to Crash Bandicoot 1 as we fly our way. Along with this bird, as you will see him in the next game on the Crash Bandicoot 2. So anyways, Papu sold the ruins of Castle Cortex to a resort developer. He then used the proceeds to open a big and tall shop on the island. So that's what Papu has done after the game. After intense therapy and 8 years of higher education, Dr. Ru went on to write the well-received book, Through the Eye of the Vortex, a study of blah 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 blah. You guys could read that. You can pause the video, read that. Qualcomm moved to Hollywood and landed a motion picture deal of universal proportions. No wonder why we haven't seen him until Crash Bash. Currently, he is working with a speech therapist to improve his diction. I guess I need to as well when it comes to reading. I just get so overwhelmed. Pinstripe moved to Chicago. That's the best place to be when you're a mobster gangster. Where he now owns and operates a whatever he operates now. And then after the disappearance of his mentor, Dr. Cortex, Dr. Nitrous Brio rediscovered his first love, tending bar. As you can tell, as he's doing such a great job with those chemicals. And the world has heard nothing more of Cortex since Crash foiled his plans, but evil Genu? What? Oh. The fuck was that word? Genu uses? What an ending for Cortex. Let's give a round of applause for him. What a villain. What a hero. As we are. Just look at Tawna. She is so happy with us. Look at Crash. He's even happier. But the most important thing is I'm the happiest because we're done with this game now. As much as great this game is, I'm glad to have played it for you guys and for myself. To 100% this one more time and putting it on YouTube as a Let's Play series. for my channel to begin it. Here, 2017, we're still going strong. And as we keep moving away from the island, we're heading our way out the door of Crash Bandicoot 1. And our next game, we're moving forward to Crash Bandicoot 2. So see that when you can. It will be here pretty damn soon. We'll do this right after this. But as I said, Crash Bandicoot 2 only needs 5 episodes, and we will get through it. 5 worlds, 5 episodes. Let's do it, guys. We got this. And here's the final credits of Crash Bandicoot 1 as we have beaten it in memory of Tae Min Kim. Whoever that may be, rest your soul, as you are part of such a great game, Crash Bandicoot 1. And that's it. We are back and on the title screen one last time. Crash Bandicoot. Can't wait to play this again for the remastered editions for the PS4. From the PS1 to PS4, we have come a long ways. So let's load the game. There you go. That's the last thing you guys need to see. Just play this song and look at that. Crash 100%. All 10 videos done. Got 32 out of 32 levels done. Got 2 of the 2 keys, so we played those extra 2 levels. And we received all 26 gems and beaten all 5 of the bosses. Was it 5? 6 if you count Cortex. All 6 bosses. 6-1 being Cortex, being the final boss. So there you go, guys. We've 100% at Crash, and we're going to move on my channel. As I am Pro Galexium 9513, we're going to keep 100% in games at their max. Next game being Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. He will return. He will strike back on Crash, but you know what? We're going to strike back as well, because that is what we do. We are Crash, and we will crash through every single box once again. This time it's going to be easier, because we can die and still get all the boxes. So that's the best thing. I am not doing a Crash Bandicoot 1 challenge when it comes to that game. There's no way. That game would be so much harder if it was like this game when it comes to that. But I think it's different because the boxes actually don't respawn once you hit them with Crash. They fixed that kind of thing that was wrong with this game. Even though, because of that, it made the challenge of this game so much better, and the levels weren't entirely hard to do all that without dying 100%. Getting all the boxes, you know the drill. You've seen this entire series. We're at the very end, right here, right now, to know what it takes to 100% this game. So now I'll show you what it takes to 100% all these other games, and that will continue with Crash Bandicoot 2 when we 100% that. And that will be next time when I see you guys, when we continue this adventure with Crash Bandicoot, and along with me, Pro Galexium. So I need you guys here for the ride as we keep it on going. Keep it on going. But that's it. That's the end. That's our mission that we've accomplished and succeeded in. We prevailed, guys. We made it through. So next time on Crash Bandicoot 2, I will see you guys right then and there. Hope you guys have a great day. And you guys try to 100% this game now. I'd like to see you guys do it, as I've seen speedrunners do it a lot. So, yeah. Maybe that's my next move, trying to 100% speedrun this game. Like that's really ever going to happen. Oh. But until then, I'll see you guys later in the next one. Goodbye.